Hey, welcome back. Today, I'm dropping 10 personal finance lessons that genuinely change the way I think about money, and they can change yours too. No fluff, no filler. Let's dive straight into lesson number 1. Lesson 1, delayed gratification, is probably the most powerful concept in all of personal finance. Skip the instant reward now, and the payoff you get later is almost always bigger. In investing, holding for 10, 20, even 50 years, that's where the real magic happens. Simple rule to remember. If you can't buy something twice, you probably can't afford it at all. And whenever you're facing a big life decision, zoom out 10 to 20 years. The right path becomes way clearer. Lesson 2. Track what I call the big 3. Your expenses, your savings rate, and your net worth. Fixed expenses like rent, car, and utilities should not eat more than 50 to 60% of your income. If they do, things get tight fast. Check your spending at the halfway point of every month to make sure you're on track. Aim for a 10% savings rate to start, then slowly push it higher every single year. And track your net worth for peace of mind. Watching it grow over time is genuinely motivating. Lesson 3. You don't need a complicated portfolio. Seriously. Less is more. Holding 10 or more ETFs sounds smart, but most of them own the exact same stocks underneath. 1 to 3 well-chosen index ETFs is honestly all most people will ever need. Here's a stat that'll blow your mind. Passive S&P 500 investors beat 92% of active fund managers over 15 years. Let that sink in. Lesson 4. Be very careful about financing depreciating assets. Cars, watches, clothes, furniture, they all lose value the moment you buy them. Borrowing money at high interest to buy something that's already losing value? That's literally paying money to lose money. Don't do it. Lesson 5. Invest for 20 or more years. And historically, you're almost certain to come out positive. High valuations scare people out of the market, but over 20 to 30 years, returns tend to converge upward regardless. People said the market was overvalued back in 2012. The S&P has since tripled. The lesson? Don't wait on the sidelines. Lesson 6. When you're just starting out, saving aggressively is your investment strategy. Your first $100,000 will be mostly savings, not investment returns. That's completely normal. So embrace it. Every dollar saved early is worth dramatically more later because compounding rewards patience above everything else. Lesson 7. Great investing is supposed to be boring. That's a feature, not a bug. Buy index funds. Set it. Forget the password. Check back in 20 years. That's the strategy. Average returns held for an above-average amount of time puts you in the top 5% of all investors. You heard that right. Boring wins. Lesson 8. Stop comparing your finances to other people's highlight reel. Nobody shows you their debt. Everyone shows you their vacations. Remember that always. When you stop comparing yourself to others, impulse spending drops, and your goals get way clearer. That's a genuine win-win. Lesson 9. Avoid becoming what's called a 30K millionaire. Someone who earns $30,000 a year but spends like they're making millions. Real wealthy people live below their means. That's literally how they got there. If your goal is financial security, focus on that, not on looking rich. Lesson 10. What's risky for someone else might be perfectly fine for you, and vice versa. Always filter financial advice through your own life, goals, and situation. Use other people's ideas as inspiration, but your financial decisions must fit your life. Those are 10 lessons that changed how I think about money, and I hope they do the same for you. Drop a comment below, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's get it!